What's up, everyone? My name is J7321, and in today's video, I'll be doing another review for Kagune's. Um, so last video, I said that I was going to do a review for, Wing, because that's the one I spin. I was like, oh, a little sneak peek of what my next video is going to be about. But then I realized I don't really like Wing, and I don't really want to do a forced video, like a forced showcase video of me like, oh yeah, this is that, because I feel like it'd be pretty boring, and I don't really think anyone would like that. So I decided, why not just try and do like an actual thing I like? And I was spinning around, and I got Noro, which was pretty lucky, but I don't like Noro either, so I spun off. 3 spins later, I got Mayu, which is also known as the Nutcracker in the manga. I'll put a picture right here or something. But yeah, so far I've used it a bit. It's really fun. I still want to get Kin though, so I don't know if I'm gonna spin off of it, but this is definitely probably the best one I've used so far. It's really cool and interesting. I also think it looks really cool. I mean, like the blue tints with the black outer layer, as it's pretty cool. Its moves are actually really cool too, and almost all of them have a follow-up move, whether that be the heavy attack, Revenus, submissive, and entrapment. Not entrapment. Entrapment doesn't have an M2, but basically every single move in its kit has a M2 variant of the skill. Yeah, I'm gonna do a showcase of this. Starting off, of course, for any showcase, we're gonna go ahead and do all the moves. We gotta do the moves, right? And in my previous videos, I didn't do the moves on like anything, and I realized that's kind of silly, and I should actually use the moves on people. So I'm gonna go ahead and do. I don't really want to do a boss because I won. Yay! I don't really want to do a boss because I don't know. They're really good at blocking, and I know I won't be able to just showcase the moves. I could go ask someone. No, I'll just do a exterminate. Oh wait, you know what? I can do a CCG higher up. Okay, it looks like it's not on here. Alright, man. I'll just do exterminate some CCG. But yeah, this is actually a really cool Kagune. It's super cool looking, like I said, and its moves are really cool. I think my favorite move is entrapment, because when you're using it on NPCs, it's really good for like, here, look, I'll use it right now. This is entrapment. It puts these little mines on the ground. Spike up, spike up. They go back down, they launch up in the air a little bit. And yeah, it puts down 3 of them. They do pretty good damage, as you can see, right up into the air. Really good for like tricking your opponents, actually. Then we have Ravenous, hit him, and it has a follow-up attack. Well, I got hit, so you don't really see it. I might as well do submissive. The hit-up follow attack is like that little thing. You press M2, and then you go down with that little blue aura. Use entrapment again. Entrapment's pretty cool. Only downside with it, in my opinion, is that it doesn't put one like right in front of you. Yeah, right there, that was the M2 for Revenus. It's like a little leap forward. After it's the initial strike, it pushes them away. Then you press M2 to do a little leap forward. And it's actually pretty dang good. I like it a lot. And also, the heavy attack has a follow-up. It was that little strike you saw there. Even though I missed it, I can still do it. But yeah, the heavy attack is like a little roll attack, and you press M2, and then you'll immediately do a little follow-up attack. I think it's actually pretty dang good. The M1s do some pretty good big amounts of damage, and it's really nice for combo extending and PvP. I think it's best at PvP. Fighting NPCs, it's pretty hard because, they have those crazy parry timing, and I mean, like, it's like I'm fighting an esports pro, and yeah, no, fighting PvP, like, fighting PvE characters is just really hard because of how difficult they are to actually hit most of the time. But it's really good for PvP. When you're fighting against a player, I feel like dominant in a fight. Like using all the other ones, I felt like it was an equal fight, but using this one, I feel like I have an advantage. Whether that be, whoa, I didn't know it do that. Apparently that move is tracking. But yeah, it's a really good PvP center Kagune, and I think it's gonna go really high in my tier list. Unfortunately, though, it doesn't have a picture on the tier list site I use, so I'll have to add one later. I'll do that in a second. But, yeah, those are all of its moves. I'll go ahead and show you them without fighting anyone. We have Ravenous, which is that little hit. And then when you press M2 right after it, it'll dash forward and do another hit, hitting them into the ground. Then we have Submissive. It'll spike up. Then, if you hit M2, it'll leap into the air and do that little blue effect you saw. Then, Entrapment. It puts 3 mines on the ground. You step over one, a massive spike comes up, sticking them into the air, then shoots back down and sends them into the air a little bit. This is a really good Kagune, and if you spin it, I don't think you should roll off of it. It's super duper helpful for a lot of the things, and as someone who's not really good at PvP, I see myself winning PvP fights with this. So I'm gonna go ahead and say that this is a really good Kagune, and I'd put this in S tier. Uh, I'm even debating making an alt account so I can do more reviews and just keep this one because of how much I like it, but I'll probably spin off of it because, I still want to get Ken because Ken's really cool. As there's no V2, this is the only form it has, but even then, still pretty cool. So yeah, S tier, great for PvP, okay for PvE, and you should definitely keep it. But yeah, if you guys like this video, make sure to like, subscribe, and hit that follow button if you want to see more like it. And also comment down below, have you ever gotten this? Have you ever gotten Mayu? And if you have, do you like it? Where would you put it on your tier list? And yeah, that'll have to do it for this video. Click right here if you want to see my new recent video, and click right here if you just want to sub to the channel. That would be very great. So, thank you guys. I'll see you in the next one.